You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a damn if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move, I'm gonna make it soon. And I'll do it cause it's what I wanna fucking do. Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions, they blocking your vision. But no, you can't listen, that shit is all fiction. Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they give a damn, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing, I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore, I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all you poor ass haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud, you better shut your goddamn mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south.
Never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back? Fight back.
Welcome back to the channel. This is Pablo Crow, and like always, super bullish on crypto, super bullish on Volt. Man, I'm excited about today. We have a lot to talk about, man. We have a lot to talk about. A lot of stuff's coming up for Volt, and I think we're getting there. You know what I mean? I think we're getting there. So, what you have today might be the last few days of an opportunity, right? The last few days of loading your position a lot higher than what you are today. If you bought higher than this market cap, it's a perfect time to dollar cost average, in my opinion. We've been trading around a 15 million market cap for like going on 3 weeks, right? So when you talk about a bottom, right? A bottom, you got to have proof that you're at the bottom, right? And how do you have proof that you're at the bottom? Well, when you're at the bottom, you consolidate, right? And you trade sideways for days and days and days and days. Sometimes it can roll into weeks, into months, depending on what the project's doing, right? But for Volt, we know that VoltiEco is around the corner. We know that we're days away from VoltiEco. Now, we're going to discuss a little bit more about VoltiEco today for those who don't understand what VoltiEco is. But you have to understand that there's more to Volt than VoltiEco, okay? We're going to be building a whole ecosystem that it's literally 80-90% completed, right? It needs some final touch-ups. It needs some other utility that you don't even know about. VoltiSoft is going to run everything, right? So you got VoltiSoft, VoltiFlex, some, secret utility coming out that you guys don't even know. The roadmap to the video game that we have, that we've been building, that should be done towards the end of Q3, right? So you got to look at Volt as the biggest opportunity in crypto today, okay? And I know a lot of you guys think I'm crazy for believing that, but like I go based on data. I go based on facts, right? And I look at the entire ecosystem of cryptocurrency. I look at the greatest cryptos that ever happened. I look at the shittiest cryptos that ever happened. And I look at the meme coins. I look at the altcoins. I look at everything, right? I don't just focus on one category. I look at the entire crypto cryptocurrency ecosystem, right? And if you really pay attention, right, you go to the top 20. The top 20, they all have a purpose, right? You go to the top 50, they all have a purpose. That whether it's a gaming, whether it's a layer 2 blockchain, whether it's, some sort of centralized exchange, decentralized exchange, whatever the situation is, most of them have purpose, right? So if you really pay attention for longevity, you got to have purpose, right? If you don't have a purpose, then you're going to just be a temporary phase in a temporary situation that won't last, right? And we've seen that a lot lately. We saw that a lot. We were all building a lot of projects, were doing their thing. They were building their ecosystems, and Pepe comes out of nowhere. Everybody shifts focus to thinking that a meme coin is going to set them free 100%. But it's like Pepe broke a few millionaires. It didn't break that many. And a lot of them were people that were inside. They knew about it before the public, right? So it didn't really give the little guy like you an opportunity, right? It didn't really do it because, like, when I found that it was already at 50 to 100 million, I was like, how the fuck did I find it that late? To me, that's super late. Even if it goes to a billion, you only got a 10x, right? But you really think about that. Like, how do you go beyond a billion? How do you go to 100 billion? Well, getting to a billion on a good quality meme is possible. We've seen it multiple times. Okay, we saw Shibnobi go to 2 billion with no purpose. 2 billion, right? So we saw Saitama go to 7 billion with no purpose, right? So we know that meme coins have a potential to run on a good run depending on the market, right? We know that. But what we also know is that they all perish over time because they never built anything, they never develop anything, they never do anything, right? Now you look at Voltinu, for example, right? Our all-time high during the bear market, during the worst market in crypto history. Okay, it went from 50K market cap to 250 million. Okay, now that's a beautiful run. Okay, I know because I watched 99% of it. Okay, it was beautiful. Now, what you must understand is that run that you saw, that was a meme coin run. That was a meme coin run. That was not an altcoin run. That was not a utility token run. That was a meme coin run, okay? And obviously, after a great meme coin run comes consolidation. And you dip, and you dip, and you dip, and you dip. I mean, Floki is a perfect example. Baby Doge, Dogelon Mars, and so many other projects are the perfect example of starting as a meme coin, pumping a little, and retracing, right? Now, where it gets really, really serious is when you find a bottom, okay? And when you have all these plans of releasing all this utility, that's when it gets really exciting because the first wave, the 250 million, that was the first wave, okay? The second wave, if the project has a purpose, the second wave tends to be 10, 20, 50 times bigger than the first wave. That tends to happen a lot. We saw that with a lot of great projects, okay? We saw that with Polygon. Polygon was one of those that had a nice little pump and then traded sideways for a long time and then poof, explosion, right? We saw that with Crow. We saw that with a lot of altcoins. The people are just like, what the fuck happened? Well, what happened is once you filter the first wave of people that are here for a quick buck, they're here to, make a few $1,000, that all they care about is just, paying an electricity bill, fucking buying some chicken nuggets. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing. But once you get past that first wave of individuals with that short-term mentality, okay? Once you get past that first wave, now you find real investors, okay? And when you find real investors, that's when things get really interesting, okay? And that's when an ecosystem makes a big difference because now you have good investors that have that long-term vision, and you have an ecosystem that's going to push that long-term vision to get where you want to go. Now, hear me out. A lot of people think I'm crazy for believing that Volt will hit 50 billion, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I believe Volt will hit 50 billion. It's probably going to do more, but I'm just being cautious. 50 billion. I'm going to tell you why. Because I truly believe that this cycle, you're going to have multiple top 10 cryptos that are going to be sitting over $1 trillion market cap, okay? it's not just going to be Bitcoin this time. Bitcoin was, had a 1 trillion last cycle. I believe Bitcoin alone will have 3 to 4 trillion this cycle. And that's just my own personal belief. You believe what you want. I just see the mass adoption that we have now versus what we had then. Okay. It's so much different. It's like night and day. Okay. It's so much different. So I believe that the Bitcoin alone will have a 3-4 trillion market cap, right? So you look at ETH, right? You look at ETH, you look at Binance, you look at Cardano, you look at all these top tokens, right? I believe that every single one of those will hit a trillion or close to a trillion. Okay. Now, if you have 4 or 5 projects out of the top 10 that are sitting at a trillion market cap, now you start to be like, oh, okay, a trillion. And you look at 50 million. You're like, okay, that sounds way fucking reasonable because we saw Shiba Inu do 50 billion in the last cycle. We saw Dogecoin do 100 billion in the last cycle. We saw a lot of tokens go to 50, 100 billion last cycle. It was common. It was common. We saw that with so many. If you were in the top 50, you were sitting over 50 billion. See what I'm saying? So that's not unrealistic when you really look at the market and the adoption that's going to come, right? Now, you put it into perspective, like what has happened in the last 3-4 bear markets, bull markets in history versus the one that's happening this time, right? Well, this time you have a lot more mass adoption with Twitter and crypto, a lot more mass adoption with the news and crypto, mass adoption with candidates, countries, BlackRock, Fidelity, all these things, right? So you have so much more mass adoption than you did last 3 cycles, last 4 cycles, however many you've been here. That's what I'm saying. So a 50 billion market cap to me sounds very realistic because people are going to come back from last time. They probably could have made money, but they didn't. They fucked up a few things. They learned some lessons along the ways. Maybe they bought into Saitama. They bought the top. Maybe they got destroyed. Maybe they bought Shinobi at the top. Maybe Shiba at the top. All these things, right? So all these people got wrecked, and they had to learn the hard way of what crypto is and how crypto works, right? So when they come back into the market, and they will, because once you taste crypto, you can't get away from it. It's like you want it, but you're going in there with a little bit of fear, right? So these people are going to come back into the market, and yeah, ETH was at 800 billion last time, exactly. So they're going to come back into the market, and they're going to do actual research, right? Because in 2021, this was what's going on in 2021. In 2021, 99% of influencers had a checklist. They were talking about we got to have a certic audit. That's number one, audit. Okay. You got to have, some exchanges, listings. You got to have listings. Okay. So you look at all the checklists they had in 2021. You got to have utility. You got to have use case. You have to have all these things, right? So this was the word in 2021 as people were leaving the market, right? They weren't thinking like, just buy a shit coin, guys, and hope for the best, see what sticks. No. The influencers in 2021 were actually teaching people the right principles. The only problem is those influencers didn't really know that was about the peak of the market. They didn't know that. They're new to the market. So they were trying to teach what they know, but they didn't really know what the outcome would be of teaching those techniques, right? So all those people got wrecked. They left with all that knowledge in their head, saying all these things. So they're going to come back into the market, and they're going to be searching. They're going to be searching for a token with KYC. They're going to be searching for a token with, audits, utility, use case, purpose, all these things. And Voltinu is going to be right at the front saying, hey, we are here. We are here. We're not the next Shiba, but we are definitely the first Volt. And that's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going to run with. And I believe that it's going to be a huge, huge thing because you really think about it. Everybody wants a cool meme coin. Well, we're a cool meme coin. The name, the brand, everything about Volt is awesome, right? You start looking into GameFi, we'll be covering that. You start looking into decentralization, swapping, we'll be covering that. Burning mechanisms, we'll be covering that. AI technology, VoltiEco, will be covering all that, right? So you look at all these things, Volt is going to cover it all, right? So it's going to be a one-stop shop for greatness. And people are going to look for that. I know right now you're thinking like a fucking degen. You're like, Pablo, I just want to buy the 3.0, the 2.0, the 1.5, the ticker. What's the ticker? The ticker. Do we have a Solana ticker? Do we have an XRP ticker? All that shit don't matter, man. All that shit's going to go away. Look at all the Pepe tokens. They're all gone. Nobody gives a shit about those tokens anymore. Pepe 2.0, right? All that stuff just vanishes because that's not what people really want, okay? People don't want it. Don't come into crypto with the mentality of a gambler. That's not what they come to crypto. See, you as a degen, you think like a gambler because you've been here so much, and you have developed those thoughts of hurry up and make my quick little money and get the fuck out. But outside people, they're still old-fashioned. They still think like a stock market mentality. They don't think like a Jeep, okay? They think like I'm going to go into crypto, I'm going to invest, and this time around, I'm going to do it right because I'm going to search for good cryptos. I'm not going to do the same shit I did last time. I'm going to come in a little smarter. New investors are going to come in. They know about Forex. They know about all these things. They're going to come into the crypto market thinking like an investor, right? So as a person that's here today, that you're the survivor of all the bullshit that happened. Like you are literally the last dying breed of the fucking bear market. And why I say that, because a lot of these influencers have quit. A lot of them. They stopped doing content. They fucking started selling mangoes. Fuck, man. They started jumping into gaming instead. Like they're shifting because they have lost that theory that they had about buying shit and taking your profits. Doesn't work. It's trash. It's literally just you at the casino. It does not work, right? So what do you have left in the market? You have people that have been here for a while, for the last couple of cycles, and they know that all they have to do is add to their position on cryptos they like and they believe. They know that. So those people are still here, and they continue to stack up their blue chips. They continue to stack up, preparing for the bull market, right? I still watch a lot of the old YouTubers that I used to watch. They're still talking about VeChain. They're still talking about, Polygon, Cardano. They're still talking about all these, buy the dip, buy the floor, buy this, because those are the type of people that are going to make real money in the bull market, right? Not the degens that you have today. These fuckers are retarded. Okay, you're going to have real money in the market, right? So I focus on teaching that. I focus on teaching people in DeFi how people think outside of DeFi, right? Because the money's outside of DeFi. A lot of you guys think the DeFi is the money. The money's not here. This is not where the money is. The money is outside of DeFi, right? So like when Volt goes into Binance, when Volt goes into crypto.com, Coinbase, all these popular exchanges, okay, that's where the money is. That's where the volume's going to come, right? So in order to educate people in DeFi, you have to teach a lot of the principles that are outside of DeFi. And that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. And a lot of you guys have stuck around long enough to see it. A lot of you guys decided to follow plan B, which was just chase green candles and hope for the best. And you might not even be here anymore. You might be gone. I remember when we had this channel up to like 800, 1,000 people, right? So that tells me that about 500 to 600 people have perished. And they didn't go anywhere else because I'm always watching other channels and I don't see them over there, right? So that just means that these people quit along the ways for whatever reason, mostly because they got wrecked. But you're still here, right? So you have an opportunity to do things right, to invest properly, to have that long-term mentality, that long-term vision, and to really follow through on what you got to do to be successful, okay? Because delayed gratification doesn't exist just because it's a term, it's a terminology that successful people always use. When you invest something, you're thinking long term, you're not thinking short term. When you think short term, you're not investing. That's not. You can ask the greatest people of all times and they all tell you the same shit, right? So if all successful people say the same thing and all unsuccessful people say the same thing, then you got to pick your battles. You got to pick your war, like which side you're gonna stick with. You're gonna stick with the people that tell you be a G, be a 2x G, take your profits and then look at the results? Or you're going to focus on people that have success, that teach principles, that teach knowledge, that teach experience, and have the fruit on the tree, that have results. And you have to weigh that out. You have to decide for yourself which direction you're going to go. Obviously, I'm going to continue on the path of success. I'm going to continue on the path, of stacking my favorite cryptos and go in that direction. If it dips 5-10%, fuck, I'll buy another 5-10%, whatever, right? And just have that mentality, because you're going to wake up. You're going to wake up. I promise you. One day, you are going to wake up. You are going to wake up. Bitcoin is going to be at a $50,000, $60,000, $80,000, $100,000. And you're going to look at your portfolio. And those that took a good advice, not a financial advice, just a success advice when it comes to investing, okay? Which was, buy what you believe. Don't worry about the market. Don't worry about the chart. Don't worry about what the U.S. government interest rates are. Don't worry about China banning crypto. Don't worry about nothing. All you have to worry about is how much money you're investing every week. That's all you have to worry about. The market is delayed. We should already be at a $40,000 Bitcoin today. We should, but we're not. So everything's delayed, and that's okay, because it's going to come regardless. Bitcoin halving's coming regardless. All these adoption with BlackRock's coming regardless. Fidelity and all the other ones, all these other banking systems is coming. You can't stop it. We just don't know exactly what day, what time, what moment. We don't know. So one thing we do know is that you can't focus on the past. The mistakes you made along the ways is nothing more than education for your future. That's all it is. Okay? Those mistakes were made. Who cares? Focus on the today. Don't focus too much on the future, because the future overwhelms you. Focus on the everyday plan for you, for how you're going to make it, how you're going to become successful, how you're going to quit that 9 to 5, how you're going to do it every day. Okay? If your plan is $200 a week, fine. That's your fucking plan. $500 a week, fine. That's your plan. Whatever the fuck your plan is. But focus on your plan. Okay? Because you're going to wake up. Bitcoin's going to be at $80,000, $100,000. And if you follow those principles, your portfolio is going to be sitting in 7 figures. And you're going to ask yourself, how the fuck did I do it? And you're going to go back in time and you're going to think about that moment that it was like, you know what? I just made a plan. I made a schedule. I made something that I was going to do every fucking day. And you did it. And then you go fast forward time and you're looking at that 7-figure wallet saying, holy shit, I fucking did it. I figured it out. And it's going to be a beautiful moment for most of you. A lot of you guys are going to quit along the ways, and that's okay. You're just going to have to learn from that mistake. And you're going to have to come next bear market, hope that you can do it right. Because my first bull market, I fucked it all up. I had to come back and learn. And some of you guys will do that. Some of you guys will quit Volt too soon. Some of you guys will quit other coins too soon. Some of you guys will continue to buy garbage. Some of you guys will not make a move and just fucking hesitate forever. But then the ones that are going to follow their own plan, the ones that are really going to pay attention to their investment strategy, are the ones that are going to wake up and see that 7 figures in their wallets. And it's going to be a fucking moment. A moment. I'm telling you. Everything in life is going to pause. Everything. You're going to just sit on the side of your bed and you're just going to be thinking like, I'm fucking dreaming. You're going to pinch yourself. You know, you're going to wake up your significant other. You're going to show them. You're going to go on VoltiChange, Uniswap, wherever the fuck. You're going to verify that you have that kind of money. A lot of shit's going to go through your mind. A lot of emotions, happiness, joy, excitement, fucking sadness, whatever the fuck's going to happen. It's all going to happen in that moment. And you're going to look at the market and you're going to know that the market's only 50% there. It's not 100% there. So you're sitting on $1-2 million. And you're like, holy shit, Bitcoin's only at fucking 80,000. What do I believe is going to happen? Do I believe it's going to 200,000 or am I satisfied? And those are going to be the challenges that you're going to have at that moment in time. See, you're going to have to decide for yourself. because Pablo's not going to come out and be like, be a Jeet. Go ahead, Jeet. No, that's something that you're going to have to do on your own. If that's enough money for you, hey, transfer it over to Coinbase, transfer it over to Binance, Robinhood, wherever the fuck you want. Take your money. And it's going to be fucking beautiful. I'm telling you. Volt is going to break 1,000+ millionaires. There's no doubt in my mind. Now, is it going to be you? I hope so. I hope it's the people here. I really do. But I don't know for sure because I don't know what's going through your mind. I don't know if you think that as soon as VoltiEco comes, you're going to Jeet. I don't know what your mentality is. I don't know how you see the future of your life. I don't know any of that. All I know is the Volt is going to break 1,000 millionaires. And the people that have been here for the longest time, I hope is you. I thought a lot of my friends were going to stick around long enough to see it. But a lot of them quit along the ways. People that I started with the first week, the first month, they're gone. People that were here the first 6 months, the first year are gone. People that were here for 20 fucking months are gone. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I hope so, but I don't know. All I know is 1,000 millionaires will be broken. We will see a $50 billion market cap for Volt. I believe it so much. I believe it so much that we will see it. The funny thing is, most of you don't even need a 50 billion market cap to be a millionaire. Most of you will be a millionaire at $1 billion, $2 billion market cap. Some of you guys will be a billionaire or a millionaire at 5, 10 billion market cap. See, 50 billion. The reason why I'm visualizing 50 billion, I'm going to tell you why. Because I know there's going to be people that are going to come into Volt at 1 billion. Okay. And for people that buy Volt at 1 billion, I hope and believe that they can do a 50 to 100x. I truly believe that. So if they come in with $1,000 at $1 billion market cap and they walk away with $100,000, then they did good. And hopefully they can turn that money around in the bear market and do something great with it. Who knows? All I know is it's going to be fucking beautiful to watch. A lot of people say, Pablo, you sold, you quit, you did all these things. They're going to say whatever they want. The reality is I show up to work every fucking day. I have my vision. I have my tunnel vision. I know where the fuck I'm going. I know where the fuck I'm taking Volt. I know where the fuck me and Voltosh are going to make this happen. I know what's going to happen. Doesn't matter who believes. Doesn't matter who doubts. Doesn't matter who plants a G on every fucking buy the rumors, sell the news, buy the rumors, sell the news bullshit. I don't care. I know we're going to the fucking top. I know Volt will be a top 10 crypto in the world. I know this because I've seen this so many times. This vision is there. It's there. It's a fucking candle in the universe. It's fucking there. You can point at the sky and you'll fucking see it. It's there. Okay? And VoltiEco is going to be one stepping stone of what is going to become. Okay? VoltiEco every 90 days, bullish as fuck. Okay? Bullish as fuck. Especially because right now the market is bearish. Now, if you really think about the market, let's say VoltiEco comes back with $1 million. Obviously, there could be more, it could be less. I don't fucking know. Personally, I'll take whatever. Money's money, right? To me, doesn't matter what it is. Because I'm not here for just a one-time buyback of VoltiEco. I'm here for the long run of this project, right? So, all I can tell you is VoltiSoft will run our entire ecosystem. VoltiEco will be part of the system. But VoltiChain will be updated to the point that it doesn't have those bugs, those connecting wallets, those struggles that we have. All these things that are happening with the testing of VoltiChain, all these things are going to be fixed. The gaming, all the bugs on the game, everything that's happening, all this will be fixed. All these will be perfectionized. The KYC for Visa debit cards, all this stuff will be perfectionized by the bull market. And everybody's gonna go fucking crazy with this project. I'm telling you, everybody's gonna go fucking crazy. And those that have the balls, the guts, women are strong in crypto. I believe that we have the strongest women in the fucking entire community of crypto. Okay. I believe that Volt's going to have the greatest women in crypto. I truly believe all these things are going to happen. And I know that sometimes we get a little bit, sidetracked. We fucking talk some shit to people. We fight with some people, whatever. But at the end of the day, all that shit is temporary. Okay. We go through it. We defend Volt. People know not to fuck with us, and then we move on, and then we carry on with the mission. Okay, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fucking bullish. Bullish. Well, let me read this real quick, guys. Let me read this real quick. Boss Fam says, load up, break those chains in your family. Volt can set us free. Let's fucking go, Volt Army. Volt is a solution for the crypto space, the people's crypto. And you think about that. You think about that. Top 10 bullish. Top 10 bullish. It's crazy because I seen Volt in the bear market go from the number 4,000 in coin market cap, 4,000 to the top 200 cryptos in the world. From 4,000 to 200 in the bear market. And it blows my mind. It blows my mind because if it can do that in the bear market as a meme coin, now imagine what it's going to do in the bull market as a utility coin wrapped up in a meme coin. It's gonna be flawless. It's gonna be so fucking good, man. I'm so fucking bullish on Volt. Gonna be a wild ride to the top. It is, Philip. Man, so many people are going to quit on us. I'm telling you right now, because they quit everything. They quit everything. They quit that career. They get stuck with paid student loans. They quit that business idea. They give up. They don't even start and they already quit. A lot of people, they say, I'm going to do this. My New Year's resolution, they quit on that. They quit on everything in life. And only 1% of the entire fucking world doesn't know how to quit. 1%. That's it. 1 fucking percent. The 99% can always learn to be the 1%. They can always learn. They have hands, a brain, everything. Everything the 1% has. But you know what they lack? They lack courage. They lack vision. They lack seeing what they can become. They lack all these things, right? And as a 99%er that a lot of you guys are, you can learn these things. I learned it. I wasn't always successful. Dude, fuck, man. I drove a Dodge Neon. You know what I mean? Multiple times. It just seemed like the cheapest car to buy to survive. You know what I'm saying? I live in trailer parks. I fucking live in ghetto-ass apartments. I done the whole broke thing. Fucking going to work and still being broke before payday. I done all that crap. So if a blue-collar worker with no education can learn these principles, a lot of you guys have more education than me. I know you can learn these principles, and I know you can apply them to your everyday life. I know you can do that, but you have to choose to do it. You have to see the future before it happens. And when Volt, I see the future. I know Voltoshi sees it. Dude, Voltoshi could have quit so many fucking times. You know how many times Voltoshi could have quit on you guys? Unlimited, okay? Unlimited times. He could have just fucking quit, take whatever money he made in Volt or whatever the fuck he's done in Volt, or if he even made money in Volt, I don't even fucking know. All I'm saying, the man has conviction for what he wants, okay? He told me privately many times, project goes to 10,000 K market cap. I don't care, Pablo. I'm going to see this through. I'm going to finish what I started. I'm going to finish everything, and I'm going to give it my 100%, and we'll see. We'll see who's on top when this bull market ends. We'll see. Those were his exact words. He said, VoltiEco is only the beginning. What you see today is only the beginning of what is going to become. Do you understand? Like, the vision of Voltoshi is so big, man. It's like, I see it. And it took me a while to understand it, to get in that inside that brain and to have that type of vision. To have that type of vision. It took me a while. And one day we were doing a leverage trading, me and Voltoshi, okay? To me, fuck, man, I'll put $5,000-$10,000 in a leverage, okay? I saw the man do 500 Ethereums on a leverage. And at that moment, I was like, some bitch. I understand. I understand why it's important to have a crazy goal, a crazy vision. Because let's say you come short on that big plan. Let's say you come short. Let's say, Pablo, we never hit 50 billion, okay? But we hit 40 billion. Am I going to be mad? Are you going to be mad? Nobody's going to be fucking mad because we all got wealthy. See what I'm saying? So you always aim for the stars. Always aim for the fucking stars. If you only make it to the moon, it's okay. It's okay. You won. You're a fucking champion. You still did it. See what I'm saying? You always aim for the fucking stars. And if you come short, you land on the fucking moon. It's okay. You won. But if you aim for the fucking peak of the mountain, then you come short, you're only going to make it to a hill. You get what I'm saying? You have to think beyond that. You have to, when people ask me, Pablo, 3 billion enough? The fuck you asking me that question for? What do you mean 3 billion enough? What do you mean 10 billion enough? What do you mean 5 billion tokens enough? Why are you asking me that question? You asking me that question because you have doubts. You're asking me that question because you don't believe it's enough. See what I'm saying? So you have to do everything you can before the bull run gets here. This reversal that we got going on right now with cryptocurrency is not going to last. It's not going to fucking last. It's really not going to last. It's not going to last. It's not. So you run till it's time to stop running. You get what I'm saying? You run till you can't no more. There's no, oh, I already did one lap, Pablo. I'm good. No, fucker. We still got fucking 20 laps to go. You can't quit on the first one. You understand? Like, you don't stop running till it's time to stop. Okay? If you don't see a $100,000 Bitcoin, you are stopping too soon. You understand? If you don't see 100K Bitcoin, you're stopping too soon. So you keep running till you see that. That's your focus, okay? Because if you see 100K Bitcoin, that means that we're trillions into the market. That means that your Volt bag is sitting at 6-7 figures. That means that a lot of shit's happening, and you focus on the finish line. You don't focus on anything else. Nothing else fucking matters. All these guys that bash Volt, that came and they got mad because they got fired. All these guys that fucking sold the bottom and are having a fucking pity party because they could have sold more. All that shit is going to disappear. It's going to be irrelevant because nobody remembers the people that sold Shiba early. Nobody remembers. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody remembers people that fucking sold Ethereum at $1. Nobody gives a shit about those people. See what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Because when you come into a crypto that's already sitting at 100 million, a billion, 5 billion, you're not buying it because of who's in it. You're buying it because of what it's doing and what's the purpose of it and what is it going to do. Okay? If Volt announces a partnership with Apple, you'd be like, holy fuck. You would buy it because of the partnership with Apple, because of what it's doing, not of what it did, of what it's doing. And that's the whole point of cryptocurrency, is to move forward, to keep pushing forward, to not focus too much in the past. The past is done. Your ass is broke. The past don't matter because the past got you here today. Pablo 5 BNB enough to move to BTC? No, sorry. It's not enough. It's not enough. Stop thinking like a damn G, Carlos. Oh, man. Well, just make sure you guys hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the fucking channel. Okay? We have 182 people on the channel. 182 people. Okay? And I promise you, in the bull market, we're going to have thousands of people on the channel because everybody wants to win. Everybody wants to be successful. We haven't even pulled up a fucking chart, okay? My channel is not about charts. Any fucking idiot can look at a chart when it's running and a chart when it's dumping. I don't need to teach you anything there. It's fuck. You can see red, you can see green. Your ass is not colorblind. Okay, my channel is not to teach you how to fucking be colorblind. Okay, it's about making you really think about what the fuck you're doing in life. It's about making you really understand and comprehend what it takes to find good quality cryptos before they blow up. Because it does no good for me to tell you that a project pump. The fuck is that going to do for you? Not a goddamn thing. What you need to know is what token is going to pump before it actually does. That is what benefits you, okay? And I'm going to tell you, Volt is going to be one of those that will pump. When everything is said and done, when everything's set in stone, when the fucking writing is on a stone, we're holding those fucking templates up in the air and saying we fucking did an entire fucking ecosystem that will challenge the fucking almighties of cryptocurrency. And you can buy this shit for 100 million market cap. Or you can buy the others for 100 billion market cap. You decide where you want to put your money. And that's when the money's going to come in. That's when the money's going to flow in. And seeing that ahead of time is a beauty, okay? You go back in time to the beginning of me covering Volt. I told people I was going to do 1,000x. I did. I was like, this one's the next 1,000x. And Volt did a 1,000x from the time I started talking about it. Okay? Now I retract quite a bit. It did, which is good. Because now the next 1,000x from here is my favorite. I'm going to tell you why it's my favorite, okay? I'm going to tell you why. I did a tweet not too long ago asking people what kind of investor you are, okay? Because look, you can go to DeFi, you can go to fucking scan a fucking token on Uniswap launches, whatever the fuck you want to do. Do all that. You can put $100. Oh, that one rug, $100. Oh, that one went to shit. $100. Honeypot, another one. Fuck, the community's full of Jeets, blah, blah, blah. And eventually, when you put $100, you're going to hit 100x. Okay? And 100x at $100 is $10,000. Now, the only problem with that for 100x, I'm going to tell you what the problem is that most people don't hold long enough to do 100x. That's the problem, right? So first of all, even if you did buy a cryptocurrency that was going to do 100x, you're probably going to G at a 10x, a 5x anyways. So your $100 is going to turn to 500, maybe 1,000. You're going to G because that's the mentality that legions have, right? Now, the second part is my favorite 100x, okay? I'm going to tell you why. Because when you find a project that's already in the millions, okay? When you find a project that's already in the millions. Nobody's talking about the Dogecoin G. I don't even know who the fucking G did out of Dogecoin. No clue. You're right. Nobody's talking about that. My favorite part is the second 100x, okay? When you find a project that's in the millions and you come in with $10,000, okay? And this is my favorite part. When you come into a project that's in the millions, but you're only buying a project in the millions, not because you're candle chasing, but because you see a future for that cryptocurrency, right? So you buy your $10,000. Now, a lot of you guys think $10,000 is a lot of money. And I'm like, well, that's why you need to invest that kind of money, because you think it's a lot of money. In all reality, it's not. I mean, shit, you can't even buy a new car for $10,000 anymore. You can't even buy a fucking Honda for $10,000, okay? Buy a bicycle, I guess. Fucking a nice one. A really nice bicycle. One with those little motors and shit. Maybe a fucking electric scooter. A moped. I don't fucking know. All I can tell you is you can't buy a nice car with $10,000. It just doesn't happen anymore. So $10,000 is not a lot of money. Now, you do 100x on $10,000. That's $1 million. Okay? That's why I love buying cryptos in the millions. I don't give a shit much about getting in super early. I don't give a shit about that. Okay. I bought more in Volt when it was sitting above 20 million than I ever did when it was sitting under 20 million. Okay. Because I believe more in Volt as time goes on. So I didn't care. I would buy more. I would spend more money. Right. That 100x right there, that next one is the most crucial one to set you free. Okay. It's the most crucial one because you're buying a cryptocurrency you believe in. You believe it's going to be a big player in the bull run. So you put in your 10 grand. You're like, shit, I'm just going to chill. It dips 5-10%, whatever. I'm going to have my weekly plan. I'm going to buy $200-$300 a week, a month after I put in my $10,000 buy, whatever the hell it is. And I'm going for that $1 million. See? And when you go in with that mentality and you have hundreds, if not thousands of people with the same mentality, then the fucking whole universe is going to fucking shift to give you what you want. I'm telling you, it's going to fucking shift to give you what you want. When I was buying Crow, there were so many of us that were talking about $1 dream for Crow. Oh man, Crow, $1. And when you have thousands of people believe that Crow will go to $1, and it's not just a pipe dream, because the supply allowed it, the market cap reaching $1 was possible. It wasn't a pipe dream. It was something that was really, really possible. So when you have such a community believing in that $1, focus, boom. Bull market came, we nearly touched a fucking dollar. We came short. We didn't fucking quite touch the dollar, but fuck, we got close. See what I'm saying? And that's what you got to focus on. What is Volt gonna do for you? See, if you have everybody in the community and you focus on 50 billion market cap, we're going to reach 50 billion market cap. Whatever you're holding right now, just imagine the money that it can become. A 50 billion market cap from here has got to be like a 1,500, 2,000 fucking X. It's a lot. It's a lot. Now, if you quit at 100x from here, fuck, man, you made $1 million. I can't get mad at you. You know what I mean? But you got to put real money in it. You can't be fucking dinking around with fucking Pablo. A billion is like $200. Is $3 billion enough? Man, don't think like that. You need to focus, man. Focus. Get your ass more fucking billions. What are you doing? This guy says this time by next year we'll be at 100 billion market cap. Sorry, 10 billion market cap. This time next year? Yeah, maybe more. I think we'll be more. But yeah, that's a good target. Was Volt around in 2021 bull run? No. It came after. It came in December 19 of 2021. So Volt missed the entire bull run. In fact, Volt launched the day that many people call the bear market. The day that people call the bear market. So Ethereum was sitting around $4,000. So it was already dipping. Okay. Bitcoin was already dipping as well. So no, Volt has never seen the light of a bull run. Never, ever, ever, ever. Everything that we have done with Volt has been in the bear market, 100% bear market. So just imagine what it's going to do in the bull run. Fuck, it's going to be huge. Yep, that's right, JD. That's right. It did. So, yeah, this right here is very crucial. A lot of people talk about they made 100x, which you can. You really can, but the real 100x is when you buy in the millions and you ride that bitch to the top. That's the real fucking money. Okay. I'm going to tell you because I jump into plays like this all the time. When I find a token that's already sitting at a 2 to 5 to 10 million, I'll put 5-10 grand in it. If I believe in it, I will. And I'll watch that 10 grand turn into 50K, 100K, 200K, 500K, depending on the project and the capabilities of it. So anything in the millions, in the low millions, that right there is a gem. If you can get into a project, a legitimate project under 100 million, then you're that golden age. Imagine buying Shiba Inu at 100 million. Imagine buying Dogecoin 100 million, Polkadot, BeatChain, all these guys at 100 million. How much money you would have made? And that's how you got to look at Volt. That's how you have to visualize Volt. So let's jump into VoltiEco, man, because a lot of you guys are like, what the fuck is VoltiEco? Okay, so let's jump into that real quick. So first of all, if you have never been to the website, go to voltinu.in. I also have it pinned on the chat. Okay, go to the website. Understand what you're putting your money into. Do your fucking research. Okay, stop listening to fucking broke ass influencers that tell you to sell the bottom like a bunch of fucking idiots. Okay, idiots, bunch of daddy pussios. Okay, forget those guys, man. Do your research. Those guys are paid chillers. They're broke. They live in a fucking one-bedroom apartment. Some of them live with their mother. Those are not the people to listen to. You know who you got to listen to? The person inside your fucking head telling you yay or nay. That's what you got to focus on. You got to go to the website. You got to look at the project. You got to try the utility. You got to play the game. You got to do all these things. And you, as an adult, make your own executive decision if this is for you. Okay, that's how you buy crypto. All the other garbage is just garbage, temporary garbage. Okay, and don't get me wrong, some garbage makes you money. Sure, whatever, but that's not real money. Okay, you got all these things you can look into. VoltiChain, learn about that. VDSC, our NFT collection, which is connected to VoltiEco, and which is basically the keys to the kingdom, the center of it all. So get yourself an NFT. They're running around $500-600, at least one. Focus on trying to get at least one. You're gonna thank me later. Okay. VoltiFlex is going to be a staking platform, a global staking platform for all cryptocurrencies in certain blockchains. So it's not going to be just for us staking, it's global staking for other cryptos as well. So that one's going to be huge. The Volti Games, which is, we're partnered up with Forge 21, and we're looking into other big names along the ways when it comes to gaming, because we want to cover GameFi. We want to be a big player in the GameFi industry when it comes to cryptocurrency. So that right there. Pablo, can you read the article in Spanish? Need more influencers? Well, as long as they're not paid chillers, real influencers that actually know crypto, that would be great. Because, shit, I could pay you to say, buy Volt. Imagine. Anyways, let's check out this VoltiEco. This VoltiEco is a big deal. We're going to go through it a little bit. I'm not going to read the whole fucking thing. First of all, I barely graduated high school, man. I was an average fucking student. Okay, 3.0 average. Okay, fucking always got like a C, a D minus in fucking English. Okay, so English is my second language, and now I have forgotten Spanish. So now I'm like stuck in the middle. I've forgotten Spanish. My English sucks. So talk about that. Which ones are we cool with and who gives them mad? I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I lost the chat. I'm still trying to figure out who sells mangoes. Oh, you know who sells mangoes, you fucker. You know who sells mangoes. Need to get the word out more. Influencers help. They do to a point. Like right now, like a Europop is a sell signal. You don't bring Europop in unless you want your crypto to dump, right? Jake was talking about it, but the minute they pulled the plug, he stopped talking about it. Okay. A lot of these guys, if they don't get fucking chunk change, they don't talk about crypto. They're here to help you find crypto, but if they don't get paid, they don't help you find crypto, which I don't understand how that works, but that's what it is. Can you talk a little bit about VoltiEco and how the impact of this 90-day liquidity pool close over their project? Yeah, I'm going to talk about it right now. All right, so basically, you guys can check out the VoltiEco article directly from the website. Okay, you just click on it, sends you right to this page, and it kind of breaks down VoltiEco, right? And basically, I'm going to just read a little bit of it. VoltiEco is a decentralized and anonymous protocol aimed at creating value by engaging with multiple existing and or upcoming network protocols or blockchain airdrops. So to break it down, VoltiEco is artificial technology that is going to be going into the blockchain with thousands of wallets, created wallets. Okay. And it's going to search for airdrops from projects that are legit, that, that are here to give away millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever the situation is, depending on the project, right? So VoltiEco is going to collect those airdrops, bring it back to our ecosystem, our Volt ecosystem, going to either sell the tokens, turn it into Ethereum, or going to do some other shit. But the whole point of it is it is going to bring money back to the ecosystem for three things, three big purposes. Okay. And I'm going to talk about that right there. And you guys can read all this stuff. Okay. It's good information. Take your time, read it all. And it kind of breaks down how it works. But this right here is the most important thing, right? Okay. Although the proceeds and numbers of airdrops in which VoltiEco will engage cannot be precisely determined, a fixed allocation of the process will be completed after every successful airdrop. Earnings will be split in the following manner. Okay, so this is how the money that VoltiEco is going to gather and bring it back to the ecosystem. Okay, 25% to the VoltiEco farming pool. Now, what is that? Well, about 86, 87 days ago, we anyways, 86, 87 days ago, we opened the liquidity pools for people to stake their Volt and stake their NFTs, right? The minimum requirement was 3 billion tokens and one NFT to try to get into the pool. Now, when we were all trying to get in the pool, it lasted about 30 minutes. And in 30 minutes, it got filled. 600 billion tokens went into the liquidity pool for staking. And obviously, there are NFTs of all those people. In a matter of 20, 30 minutes, it was fast. Okay. I didn't get in the pool. My shit wasn't working. He got the bum in the fucking truck. This guy right here, he got in with shitty internet on his car. Who fucking knows how he did it? But he got in the fucking pool. I didn't. A bunch of people got in. Most didn't. Okay. So now, whatever money VoltiEco brings back, whether it's hundreds of thousands, whether it's millions, I don't fucking know. Okay. 25% of that is going to be split amongst the people in the pool. Okay. It's pretty fucking awesome. Okay. Second, 20% will be used to buy Volt, buybacks, and burns. Okay. 20% of whatever money it collects is going to buybacks and burns. Now, let's say VoltiEco does gather $1 million, right? Let's say it does. So that means that $200,000 is gonna come into the chart, buy it, and then go directly to the burn wallet. Okay, that to me is fucking bullish. Because imagine right now somebody buys 200K, it's like pff, that fucking chart's gonna pump, right? And then it's gonna go straight to the burn wallet. Okay, that's saying that it's $1 million. I'm just putting a number out there. I don't know. Okay. Now, this right here is also super bullish because 10% will go to the BDSC buyback and burn. Okay. So let's say it is $1 million, right? 10% of that would be $100,000. Now, imagine $100,000 coming into the open sea and sweeping the floor out of our NFTs, right? The average NFT is like $500. Let's say average $500. So shit, 10 NFTs is only $5,000. Think about it. 10, 5,000, 10. So, right? Think about all that. So, in my mentality, it has a potential. Just thinking out loud, I could be a little off. Thinking out loud, it has a potential to probably buy 50 to 100 NFTs that are for sale, right? So you think about that, sweep the floor like crazy, and then VoltiEco is going to burn all those NFTs. That fucking huge, because when you think about an NFT collection, that doesn't happen. The team doesn't really buy back a shit ton of NFTs from the people and then burn them. That doesn't happen. It's rare. I never seen it before, especially not artificial intelligence. That's why it's so bullish. That's why VoltiEco is so fucking bullish, right? So you think about that. That's huge. All right. And then 45% for the Volt ecosystem, operations, and future airdrops funding. Okay. So basically, that 45% left over, Voltoshi's going to open probably another liquidity pool, and it's going to be used for whatever else he wants to be used, that he feels it needs to be used for the project. So that right there is basically the breakdown of what it could do in the upcoming days, next week, sometime for our ecosystem. Right now, once the liquidity pool reopens, then a lot of us can restake. Right. So last time, yeah, think about that. 200,000 at this price is 800 billion volt burn. That's a lot of fucking money, a lot of tokens, a lot. And it would be a buyback and then burn. You see what I'm saying? That's fucking huge. It's a buyback and then a burn. It's fucking all. It's not just a burn. It's a buyback and a burn. So that's gonna benefit everybody. The guys in the liquidity pools, lucky fuckers. They got in. I didn't. Whatever. And whoever's holding NFTs and they're gonna fucking sweep the floor, you're gonna fucking make all that money. All those NFTs that you minted for 0.10, 0.15, whatever it was, you're probably gonna be selling them for fucking 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.9, 1 ETH. You guys are gonna be fucking rolling in dough with all that shit. So yeah, VoltiEco is a big deal, and this process is going to happen every 90 days. Now, obviously, there's more to VoltiEco than what meets the eye. There's going to be a lot more to it, but this is the basics of VoltiEco, right? Now, as VoltiEco gets bigger, it's possible that we could have 2 liquidity pools and 4 liquidity pools and 6 liquidity pools. And imagine all that money. And this is the bear market. This is the reversal of the market. My mistake. It's not the bear market anymore. It's like the reversal. But now imagine what's going to happen in the bull run. In the bull run, projects are going to come out, and they're not just going to fucking do $1 million in airdrops. These fuckers are going to do 50, 100 million in fucking airdrops. These big projects, right? Have been worked on for years. Okay. VoltiEco is going to go hunt those fuckers down, take all those airdrops and bring them back home. See, don't think about this one. Think about the ones that are upcoming in the bull market, the big ones, the real fucking big ones in the bull run. VoltiEco is going to replace thousands and thousands of JITs, thousands. And it's going to attract new investors, and it's going to do a lot of things. And this is just one utility, one stepping stone of what Volt is and what Volt's going to become. It's fucking huge, man. It's fucking huge. That's why we got to increase our bag now. Need to know to connect the Trust wallet for the pool. Yep. So yeah, that shit right there is super bullish. So make sure that you check out VoltiEco. It does break down for the liquidity pool what you need to have for the next one. I'm guessing everything's going to stay the same. The bare minimum will be 3 billion in 1 NFT. The maximum will be 15 billion in 5 NFTs. Obviously, the more you stake, the more you're going to get back. And it talks about, if you basically want to, let's say the pool will have 10-day contribution period during which the smart contract will not require any additional tokens. Okay. This page right here is saying if we were not able to collect the people, the billions in the pool, which we did in 20 fucking minutes. So this page is pretty much irrelevant. But anyway, let's see what else is going on real quick before we call it a day. Yeah, make sure you guys go out, man. Grill some fucking meat, touch some grass. Stop being a fucking depressed individual looking at red charts and green charts, and stop thinking that one influencer is going to change your life, because that's not how it works. Okay, stop thinking that. All right, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got for Voltinu official. Let's see, VoltiEco. Stay strong, stay volted. We got a lot of fucking memes. Okay, let me look at the OpenSea value right now. See what we got going on for that. The potential of how many NFTs we could fucking burn right here. Shit, so we got 5. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shit, man. 35, 40. Fuck, man. We could probably burn a lot of these NFTs, honestly. It's actually kind of crazy to see them at this value right now. I mean, whatever. I'll burn more. Fuck it. Anyway, let's see what else we got going on. So that's the value. The floor is 0.33. Let's see what else we got. And then we'll call it a day, man. Call it a day. See if Voltinu has anything. We checked out BDSC. Maybe it has an announcement somewhere. No, I think we're good. We got a little preview of the game. Obviously, it's still in beta version. A lot of stuff still needs to be updated. Graphics, bugs, all kinds of stuff. So, hey, this right here is the coolest NFT ever. Just so you guys know, it's mine. Super bullish. I am going to get a physical sculpture of it. I can't wait to show you guys. It's going to be fucking bullish of my NFT. So that's the one NFT that I plan to keep that I probably will never sell. Super bullish on that. Has it been discussed regarding VoltiEco using different cryptos networks for staking the token along with the NFT? No, not exactly. Yep, think about it. It's huge, Aaron. It's huge. It's fucking huge. Sir, pinned post for the PC market. All right, let's see what the fuck you got going on with the market. Where is it? Che. So now I got to find you, Che. All right, let's see. See what you got, Crypto Che. What the fuck is this? We're watching this now.
Roll with the twist and I burn every day. Roll with the twist and I burn every day. Roll with the twist and I burn every day. Roll with the twist and I burn every day.
That's bullish. All right, it was a. What do you? There's no thing about the market, sir. You lied to me. There's nothing about the PC, the farmers market. This is why I don't listen to you, Che. This is why you never have the shit how you say. Never do. Telling you. So this question right here is kind of funny. So if I post my NFT for 50K, will it get bought for the buyback and burn? Well, you can try, but there's probably going to be a lot of people trying to post for cheaper than you, and then those people are going to try to post it cheaper than them, and those people are going to try to post it cheaper than them. All this shit, right? So you guys are going to just fucking fight it out, see who sells their NFTs. That's why having dates and stuff is never really exciting because everybody tries to front run each other, which never works out. PC farmers market. All right, let's check it out. What you got going on? All right, so fuck this one. Official sponsor. Okay, what do we got here? Thank you for your entries. We have sent 6 of them. In the meantime, we need another nice dragon or 2 for our NFTs. Oh, basically, he's asking for NFTs if you want them to be on the. Yeah, so drop your NFTs on here if you guys want them to be on the flyers and stuff. Maybe on the truck. That's pretty badass. That is pretty badass. Look at Pepsi. Stunner. Yeah. So yeah, guys, let's look at the Dex tools really quick. See what we got going on with Dex tools. See what the fuck we got going on with Dex tools. There's really nothing to talk about the chart. We've been trading sideways for like forever. Feels like. What has it been like? Let's see. Dex tools. Yeah, I mean, we just been trading sideways for a while, probably like 3 weeks. Right now, everybody's just fucking adding to their position. It seems like that's all we got to say about the chart. Nothing to teach you that you don't already know. I'm not a huge big on technical analysis because all that shit is pointless. I think technical analysis works on tokens in the billions. I don't really think it works on these little projects. So I don't even try to use it that much. Will they be a future option? Staking pools to stake the minted NFTs from the 90-day staking pool. I don't understand your question. Basically, you can. We are going to have what is called VoltiFlex. VoltiFlex is going to be open to the public for everybody for staking. It's possible that the NFTs will be also in there where you can stake your NFTs. It's possible. I don't know for sure, though. I'm just guessing. Okay. But VoltiFlex is going to be a global staking for pretty much any tokens you hold, whether in Ethereum or BSC. You're going to be able to stake them. Possibly your NFTs too. I don't know. I know there's some updates coming for the game, the video game. Boltoshi's been talking about this Easter egg reward system, which is going to be interesting to check out. I know there's going to be new maps, new stuff for the video game. So just stay tuned. Check it out. Enjoy the ride. Okay? Volt's a great plan to set you free. Just got to believe in it. If you don't believe in it, then do some research, and you will. And that'll be the end of that, guys. Thank you for coming to the Crow Show, and I will see you guys on the next one.